What's up guys, welcome back. Today I'm showing you my recipe for crab stuffed shrimp. But before we get started, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click that bell to enable notifications as well. You can't have stuffed shrimp without stuffing, so that's what we're starting with. Going in with a little bit of Duke's mayonnaise, followed by some Dijon mustard, some worcestershire sauce, and some hot sauce. As always guys, the specific ingredients are listed in the description below. Going in with a pinch of sugar here, and a little bit of fresh squeezed lemon juice. Hold the seeds, please. Here is an obligatory tap on the old Bay seasoning. Feel free to use whatever seasoning you like. Cajun or Creole seasoning works great with this recipe. Break out your favorite whisk and combine all of those glorious ingredients in your mixing bowl. Now for the star of the show, a ½ pound of lump crab meat. If lump is not in the budget and the stimulus check has not arrived yet, feel free to substitute for claw or special or whatever's on sale. There's no egg in this, so you can taste as you go and really adjust the flavor profile to what you need. The key here is to fold in the ingredients. You don't want to break up those delicious lumps of crab meat too much. The only binder we're using here is a little bit of breadcrumbs. You want to add it a little bit at a time until it starts to reach the consistency of a meatball or like a meatloaf. You'll kind of see things starting to stick together a little bit. A little bit more breadcrumbs, and that should just about do it. Once you get it right where you want it, go ahead and cover it and place it in the refrigerator until you need it later. Well, hello there. For this recipe, you're definitely going to use jumbo shrimp or extra large, whatever you can find at your grocery store. And this is also one of the few recipes where the tail should stay on the shrimp. So for this technique, you want to grip the shrimp by the tail as you peel it so that you leave the tail intact. As you see me doing right here. And then just repeat this process until you have all of your shrimp peeled with the tail staying on. Or you can delegate this process to your wife or your husband if you got it like that. And this is what it looks like if you're doing it on Adderall. Just kidding, don't do drugs, kids. Unless it's the weekend. All right, now it's time to butterfly these shrimp. And when we butterfly them, we will also devein the shrimp as well. Take your sharp knife and go down the backside of the shrimp as you see me doing right here to sufficiently butterfly the shrimp for our stuffing. You'll notice that most of them have that dark vein running down the back of them. We're gonna remove that for sure. And just be patient, take your time, make sure you do this properly. There you go. That, my friends, is a butterflied shrimp. This is how we're gonna plate them up, or cook them actually. Place them down, and then the crab cake ball goes right there, tail goes on top. Repeat that process until you have all of your shrimp butterflied and deveined, and then soak them in a little salt water just to make sure you get any of that nasty stuff off of there. Make sure they're all rinsed up and clean. Break out the crab meat from the fridge. It's time to get to cooking. Go ahead and take some butter and grease your baking sheet just to make sure nothing sticks to the pan. Feel free to season your shrimp with whatever you prefer. I'm breaking out some Emeril Essence just because it covers all the bases. Adds a little smoked paprika, some salt, some garlic, some onion powder, all the good stuff. Don't go too heavy on the seasoning for your shrimp because the crab cakes are going to be seasoned as well, and shrimp's pretty delicate. But shit, it's your kitchen, do what you want. Begin by placing the shrimp down as you see me doing right here. Then making your crab cake ball, placing it right there, and then folding the tail over on top for a beautiful presentation. And then just repeat this process until you have all of your shrimp prepared beautifully. This is a recipe that's not only delicious, but is very visually appealing as well. You can really impress your house guests with this one. Definitely one of my favorite appetizers for sure. I can't wait for you guys to try this one. Look how beautiful they are. I went ahead and added some lemon also just to infuse a little bit more flavor. And then of course a light sprinkling of Old Bay seasoning before they go in the oven at about 400 degrees. They cook in about 12 to 15 minutes depending on how big the shrimp are. While they're in the oven, we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce. I'm mincing up some roasted garlic. You can use regular garlic as well. Just run it right through the garlic press. A little bit more Duke's mayonnaise as if we haven't used enough of that. Some sriracha to kick up the heat a little bit. Some more Worcestershire sauce, however the hell you pronounce that. Dijon mustard. Mix that aggressively. You can use this sauce on the side for dipping or drizzle it over top. Finally, going in with a little bit of ketchup. You definitely want to taste as you go and adjust this to your flavor preference. After about 8 or 9 minutes in the oven, you want to brush the shrimp with some melted butter. It helps brown them up a little bit and of course adds flavor because butter is delicious. Finally, pop that back in the oven for another 3 to 4 minutes until they're nicely golden brown, as you see right here. Time to plate it up. I'm going down with a little bit of sauce and then a trio of these perfectly stuffed jumbo shrimp. If this isn't food porn, I don't know what is. Quick little money shot. Of course, we gotta put some green on the plate just to have a little pop of color. Sprinkling a little chopped parsley. Another trademark money shot. Followed by just a little bit of lemon juice just to add a little pop, because why the hell not? And you know I gotta try this one. The face says it all, people. Give this one a try. Give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and enable those notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.